Welcome back to the BV Morning Show for May. We have a pretty busy month.
We do. We are kicking off, folks, our 125th year. So we are celebrating the month of May.
May 5th is our Good Samaritan celebration. Now that is invitation only, but Kelly, what do we have the next day?
Oh, we have our birthday bash happening May 6th right here on the Fieldcrest lawn. We are going to be having a classic car show. We are going to be having food trucks and a petting zoo. So there's something for everyone there.
This is a free event with the exception of the food. So definitely come out, bring your family, bring the community with you. We are super excited about that event.
It is going to be fun. Also this month, we are going to be having our volunteer spotlight will be featuring the sewing room in the creative arts room. So Lois Snyder will give us a little sneak peek about that a little later.
And in Lauren's segment for Community Life, May is Mental Health Awareness Month. So Lauren's going to talk about mental health as well as the shredding events.
Yes, tax season is over, folks. We can get rid of those documents.
As well as the 2022 survey results from this year's survey.
Yeah.
So we have a great show for you. Let's jump on in.
Hi, folks. We're back for another edition of You Don't Want to Miss This. So on May 10th, at 8:30 a.m., we are going on a breakfast bus trip. Now, this trip is open to everyone, and we are headed to Silver Springs Family Restaurant. So you can join us for breakfast on your own. The activity fee is $4.50, and you can call concierge services to sign up. Now, this trip is a one sneaker. Now, then happening on May 11th at 11 a.m., we are doing a trip up to the Cornwall Furnace Tour with lunch at the Bluebird Inn. It's a fantastic restaurant if you've never been. So we will first enjoy lunch on your own at Bluebird, followed by a walking tour of the Cornwall Furnace. This tour does include 100 steps spread throughout the building. So it's not 100 steps at once, but all of the steps are headed down. So it is a downward step instead of trying to climb up a flight. The cost of the trip is $12.50, and you can call concierge services to sign up. This is a two-sneaker trip. Now, I do want to tell you, I've had a lot of questions about sneakers. Just because a trip is a two-sneaker trip does not mean that a one sneaker cannot attend that trip. The sneakers help you to judge if you might struggle a little on the trip. And it also helps us as the activity people to realize how many people on the trip may need some assistance so that we can make sure that we are helping those who need assistance. So if you're a one sneaker and you want to attend the trip, you can. That is not a problem. So you don't have to have a two sneaker in order to attend a two sneaker trip. Then happening May 12th, we are headed on an elite bus trip to Northeast Maryland. The reservation deadline has passed. However, if you are interested in this trip, you can still contact me at 717-581-4470, and we can get you signed up for that trip. Then on Friday, May 13th at 4 p.m., we are doing Second Friday in downtown Lititz. So we are doing a shuttle to downtown Lititz from 4 p.m., and then we will pick you up at 7 p.m. You are free to enjoy the shops that are open in downtown Lititz. You can also enjoy the restaurants that are open. It is a free shuttle, and you can call concierge services to take part in this. On May 14th, that is a Saturday, at 10 a.m., we are having Kavad Dance Academy come with their group, City Lights Group, will present Anchored. This will happen in Wolf Auditorium. This will be a dance performance with 14 students ranging in age from 12 to 19. All are welcome to attend, no need to sign up prior. Then on May 16th, our free food events are back, folks. So from 1 to 3 p.m., we are giving away free food. This will be a barbecued chicken sandwich made by our own food and dining department. This, however, will take place in front of Fieldcrest. So it will be in the Fieldcrest parking lot in C entrance. So you will need to call Sharon Culp in order to get your free coupon prior to May 9th. Monday, May 9th is a reservation deadline. And residents must be present at the food truck to obtain your free item. On May 19th, we are doing our Global Palette bus trip to Lancaster's Southern Market. If you have never been to this is for up-and-coming chefs, and there is a wide variety of food options for you to choose from. The activity fee will be $3.50, and you can call Concierge Services to sign up. This is a one-sneaker trip.
Hi, I'm Ayush Iyer, President of Manheim Township High School's Class of 2022.
Hi, I'm Katie Pan, Secretary.
Hi, I'm Diadoshi, Treasurer.
We are so excited to be partnering with Brethren Village this year to host a senior prom for all of you residents. Our theme this year is Happily Ever After.
We're planning on having lots of food, music, dancing, and fun. Come spend the night with Manheim Township seniors as we spend the night celebrating you.
The event will be held on Friday, May 20th in Wolf Auditorium. Doors open at 6 o'clock and dancing will be from 6:30 to 8 p.m.
It's going to be a great time. We want to thank Brethren Village for helping sponsor our senior prom, and we can't wait to see you at yours.
On Monday, May 23rd at 3 p.m., we will be having our coffee house hour again on the Terrace Crossings patio. If it is raining, we will be in Wolf Auditorium. You will enjoy music, and we will have light refreshments will be served. The cost is $5 per person. Space is limited, and you can contact Sharon Culp by Monday, May 16th to sign up. On May 24th at 1 p.m., we are heading on a hole-in-one mini golf bus trip. We are traveling to Water's Edge Mini Golf Course. You can enjoy a round of golf that afternoon, and the cost is $11.50. And you can call Concierge Services to sign up. Then on May 26th at 10 a.m., we are going to travel to Clipper Stadium to watch the Lancaster Barnstormers. They will be facing off the Honey Hunters for a baseball game. So we will enjoy that. Your cost will include a meal voucher that is for a hot dog, bag of chips, and a drink. So the cost is $15.50. You can call Concierge Services to sign up for that trip. All right, folks, I have two more save the dates for you. I have one in June and one in August. So Saturday, June 11th at 9:45 a.m., we will be going to the Star Barn. We are going to have a train excursion. We are going to be on the Harrisburg, Lincoln, and Lancaster Railroad, followed by lunch on your own at TJ Rockwell's. The cost of the trip is $20.50 per person, and that includes your train ticket. You can call Concierge Services to sign up. Then on Thursday, August 11th at 9 8:30 a.m., we will travel to Sight and Sound Theaters to watch David again. We had a lot of residents sitting on a wait list, so we secured more tickets so that we can go back and people can enjoy David. The cost is $70 per person, and you can call concierge services to sign up. That is it, folks. So as always, you can flip over the back of your residential living calendar to hear anything that I have talked to you about this morning, and also any other communication channel here at Brethren Village.
Welcome to the May Volunteer Spotlight. My name is Joanna Rudisil, Director of Volunteer Services, and I'm happy to present to you today a behind-the-scenes look at volunteers who make many of the beautiful items for the craft room in the Village Center gift shop. Lois Snader is here today to give you a tour of the sewing room where much of the work takes place. Take it away, Lois.
Hello. Spotlight's on our sewing room where we have a lot of fun, and we want to introduce you to some of the people that work here. This is Alberta Martin. We call her the Yo-Yo Lady, and she's going to show you how the steps, different steps she goes through to make all these lovely products that you've been seeing in the gift shop for quite a few years.
Well, first I draw a pattern on the material that Lois gave me, and I cut them out, and then I sew around the edges, and when it's finished, I gather them, and it makes a yo-yo like that. Then I start connecting them to a long string of them and stitch them onto the wire. I have 3 rows that go around. This would be like a finished product. I've been making yo-yos since I was 72. My mother was at Fairmont, and we made things for their gift shop over there. So when I was here about 3 years, I start making yo-yos when they had their craft sale, and then I start making them now all year for the gift shop. I also make little felt mats and little Christmas ornaments. Last year, I made about 40 little felt ornaments for them. So it's a fun place to be. I also make greeting cards, paint them with watercolors, and they go up to the gift shop to sell.
She does a fantastic job, and she said she made 40 of these, but she made 100 other ones too. She makes a lot. She made a snowman and pillows. Llamas, yes, you did llamas, and beautiful. I use these just for decoration around the house, and these sheep are so cute. I sold some to my friends because they like the sheep. So we have, she doesn't stop in here. We have to convince her to stop in, but she comes in and raids the cabinets, right, of fabric and felt.
After 72, I made 5 queen-size quilt tops out of yo-yos. There's 6,400 in each one.
This is Polly Winters. She is the one I throw everything to when I don't have anyone else to sew. She can sew about anything. Right now she's working on a clothing protector. Oh, I'm sorry, a child's apron or bag? Apron, okay. Yes, she makes most of the clothing protectors and children's activity aprons, and she's the one that sews around the outside of the cloth books, children's books, and just anything I throw at her. That's Polly Winters. This is Marion Shelley. She's been sewing here for as long as I've been here, a long time, and she wants to tell you about what she makes.
I really enjoy making bags. I start with squares and put different squares together. I sew them together, then I sew each one together. It makes a bag like this, sewing each one together. Then I make straps like that and sew them, and then I put the straps on, but then I need lining to put in. I put the straps on with the lining in too. Then I turn the linings out and stitch it down each side. Then I turn it right. First, before I turn it right, I had to trim the corners off. Then I turn it right and stitch this around the edge.
You make those fancy French seams, don't you?
Yeah, I make those fancy seams. I make some pretty fancy bags too.
All right, this is Ann Galovich. Yeah, how many years did it take me to learn how to say Galovich? And she's our cutter. And when we get donations, I wash the fabric and we pile it up on her stand here because she uses it for everything that's the bibs, the aprons, and she uses patterns. And this will later turn into a clothing protector that everyone should have at our age, right? She's been, I don't know how many years you've worked here, 5, 6. She likes the fellowship, right? All right, we want to talk about the cloth books and that we make here to sew in the gift shop. And it wasn't until I wrote down all the steps that I realized there are at least 10 steps to making one cloth book. I guess it is that in every sewing project. But first of all, you have to find the panel. So when you find the panel, you bring it home and then you have to iron it. And it takes a lot to get those creases out of these panels. And then, very carefully, because it's all skewy, you have to measure and cut out along the edges and get the pages. Marie, hold up one of those pages. Oh man, I'm sorry. Yeah. So that would be, well, actually 4 pages, and that's about the what you see there is the 8th step. But before you get to those steps, you have to have the 2 pages pinned together, right sides together, and you have the batting on them. And then now she's pinning all the way around so that Polly can then sew all the way around. And you have a hole of about 5 inches on the bottom. And that's where you turn after you've trimmed everything around. Oops, that's one step I forgot. You trim all around and turn it. And then what you do there is that Marie's holding up is the pinning. And then you sew all the way around again. And finally, you have 3 pages. And those 3 pages get sewn down the middle. And you end up with a book that's sewn together very securely, and your little baby can throw it on the floor because it's washable. You just throw it in the wash machine, and I don't think it's going to destruct. I think it'll last for a long, long time, and hopefully it'll be a keepsake that they will remember when they get to be 21 or 31 or whenever. So those are the 11 steps you go through to make one of these little cloth books. But I think it's worth it, and I think it makes a lovely gift for a grandchild or a great-grandchild. And we involve at least 3, 4 other people in different stages of these books, and so it keeps everybody involved also. Keeps us busy.
I'm Marie Bachman, and right now I'm pinning on the books here, but I also do taking things up to the store, all these wonderful things that everyone else is making. And sometimes I make things at home and bring them in to take to the store to sell. And I'd like to introduce Louise. Louise, artisan, right? And she's been here how many years, Louise?
15 years.
15 years. Every Tuesday and Thursday morning, she's busy working here. Louise, tell us a variety of things that you make.
Well, when I first started, I quilted over the quilting table, and then some people either died or passed on to someplace else. So I offered to come and sew, so I've been sewing ever since. And I made just about anything they asked me to make. The children's activity aprons and crayon holders and books and whatever. But my main thing that I make is the towels. I don't know how many towels I've made over the years.
We're open on Tuesdays and Thursdays. And there's a sign on the outside of the window, on the side window, that will tell you the hours we are down here and my phone number so that you can call me and we'll meet you here and we'll show you a sewing machine because we have empty sewing machines that you can use. And we love to have some more workers here. Because it's fun. We really welcome more people to be here. And I think you'll find it enjoyable, even if you only come one day a week, which is what some people do. And so we thank you for your visiting us on a little tour of the sewing section of the Creative Arts Room.
Please stop by and take a look at the craft room in the Village Center gift shop and experience all the beautiful items shown. We also have sewers that make items for donation in their residence here. There are 2 empty sewing machines that are waiting for volunteers who would like to use them. Any questions, please contact Lois Snader, 717-560-0774. And I also want to mention the beautiful handiwork by Polly Winters. She made this beautiful crocheted baby's blanket and cap. And again, the point in sharing this with you is there are many other items in the craft room. So please stop by and take a look. Don't miss these new volunteer opportunities that are coming up in the month of May. Do you enjoy planting flowers? Join the Green Thumb Society to help beautify our BV campus on May 17th or 18th, weather dependent. Stay tuned on that. Do you enjoy walking? Please consider joining us to take residents in the courtyards on a wheelchair walk. There will be 6 walks this year. Wednesday, May 25th kicks off our first one at 10:30 a.m. Please call or email Patty Lingenfelder, Volunteer Services and Retail Assistant today to sign up for either event at 717-581-4251 or plingenfelter@bv.org. Thanks so much for tuning in today, and we appreciate all of our volunteers who help keep BV strong. Thanks so much.
My name is Lauren Rainier, and here are the updates for Community Life for May 2022. May is Mental Health Awareness Month. Mental health is wealth, especially during Mental Health Awareness Month, which is celebrated in May. The stigma around mental health and treatment has long existed, even though this has started to change. Still, people hesitate to seek help or even talk about it with their loved ones for fear of being. Simple logic dictates that if we're hurt anywhere, that we must seek treatment to get better. This applies to both our mental and physical well-being. How to observe National Mental Health Awareness Month. Take care of yourself. Life has numerous ups and downs. Some are solvable, but others not so much. When your mental health acts up, seek the right treatment and make yourself better because, after all, life has much more to offer than just pain and suffering. Take care of your loved ones. Check up on friends and family. Many times, all people need is a shoulder to cry on or an ear to listen. Support and encourage them if they are being treated for any mental problems. Talk about mental health. One of the best ways to celebrate Mental Health Awareness Month is by talking about it with your peers. The more you talk about it, the more normalized it will become. This is one of the aims of the month, as the stigma attached to mental health has led to countless delays and treatments and research on the matter. If you're interested in getting connected with a mental health provider, please reach out to Community Life. You can reach us at 717-581-4343. The 2022 Shredding Event. On Tuesday, May 31st, bring your items for shredding to Fieldcrest Parking Lot C from 11 a.m. until 12 p.m. Residents who cannot make it to Fieldcrest can drop off their shredding between 9:30 a.m. and 10:30 a.m. on May 31st in the Oakwood House Townhouse parking lot near Townhouse D entrance. Residential living directors will securely take your shredding from Fieldcrest for shredding. We apologize not being able to have 2 trucks on campus. Marco was only able to have 1 truck available, and to have 2 trucks would exceed our budget for the event. COVID-19 update. If you test positive for COVID-19, please let Community Life know. We will ask you who at Brethren Village you were around 2 days prior to becoming ill. We will conduct contact tracing and notify anyone that you were around for over 15 minutes unmasked to monitor their symptoms. Community Life is here to support you. The 2022 Residential Living Survey. The 2022 survey was the 3rd time we conducted the Residential Living Survey in-house. This aided us to be able to personalize the questions to life at Brethren Village. We included all residential areas on campus, including the affordable housing residents. Another reason it was conducted in-house was to be a good steward of our resources. We have received 76% of all surveys back. There were over 1,200 written comments. The best mark of satisfaction was 96% of residents shared that they feel safe, followed by 92% would recommend Brethren Village to a friend or family member. The survey showed, despite differing personal preferences, residents are overall satisfied, happy, and feel safe living at Brethren Village. On May 5th's Resident Council meeting, I presented a high-level overview of the survey data. You can rewatch that presentation on BVTV. In June 2022, each subcommittee will give a report on the themes and action plans for the department they serve. You can also see the infographics and data from the survey in BV Daily News. May, Policy of the Month, porches, patios, and balconies. For safety of everyone, the following is what's acceptable and unacceptable for porch, patio, and balcony uses. Acceptable uses: weather-resistant patio furniture, indoor-outdoor carpet held in place by furniture not glued down, heavy flower pots with containers under the pot to catch water runoff. Unacceptable uses for balconies: no patio tables, especially glass, or any unsecured items. No gas or charcoal grills, exception for small gas grills are permitted at cottages. No glass or plexiglass tables. No outdoor open flame or charcoal grills. No general storage like bicycles, garden tools, household items. No hanging plants or bird feeders or flag holders attached to balconies or railings. No screened-in apartment balconies or porches. That sums up my remarks for the month of May. Thank you, and we'll see you again in June.
And that wraps up the morning show for May.
Again, folks, we are celebrating our 125th year. May 5th, we are having our Good Samaritan celebration out here on the lawn. And then the next day, we're having our BV birthday bash on Friday, May 6th.
We are going to be back next month for June, if you can believe it, Kelly. We're
I know.
kicking off summer next
We
month.
are. We are having lawn concerts are back. Free food events are back. We have a fun-filled summer filled of day trips for you. It is going to be great, folks.
You are not going to want to miss it, so we will see you in June.